All right, good evening and welcome to Plainview Elgin Millville Schools for tonight's girls soccer matchup between the Eagles of Eyota and your PM Bulldogs. Both teams come into the night off of losses. Eyota fell last Thursday to a very strong Winona Cotter team, 5-2, while the Plainview Elgin Millville girls dropped one to the La Crescent Lancers, 5-2 as well. That was a very physical game down in La Crescent last Thursday. These teams have met once already this year, with Eyota taking that one back on September 3rd, 4-0. So teams have a little bit of history, met already once this year. Eyota coming out on top, looking for the Bulldogs to take advantage of that home field advantage, albeit Eyota only has to travel those 9 miles up County Highway 42 to get here. Quite the rivalry between these two teams. Earlier tonight, we saw in the JV game, the Eyota JV took one off the Bulldog girls 0-3. We're still waiting for an update to see how the JV boys are doing over in Eyota, and we're hoping to have updates from the varsity boys game as well. Well, it is a comfortable 70 degrees here in Elgin. We've got a slight breeze, 8 to 10 miles an hour out of the southeast tonight as the sun is hitting the horizon here. Looks to be a great night for a little bit of Three Rivers Conference girls soccer. In just a few moments, we'll get the starting lineups and the national anthem from Mr. Bob Tangen, longtime announcer here, Plainview Elgin Millville soccer program. We want to thank him, of course, for his work. An exciting day in high school sports here around the state of Minnesota as the Minnesota State High School League made some updates to this fall season.
Good evening, soccer fans.
And here we have Mr. Bob Tangen with the lineups.
The Plainview Elgin Millville Bulldogs. Plainview Elgin Millville Schools is a proud member of the Three Rivers Conference. The Three Rivers Conference schools join together, trusting that all people attending games follow a code of ethical sportsmanship. This would include appreciation for the rules of the contest and respect for officials and opponents. Excellence in sportsmanship is the major goal of conference programs. Thanks for your cooperation. And now the starting lineup for the Eagles. Number 1, Madison Arden. Number 3, Megan Johnson. Number 4, Taylor Rice. Number 5, Marley Puma. Number 6, Paige Johnson. Number 7, Morgan Wessler. Number 8, Allison Thompson. Number 9, Mariah Palmer. Number 14, Jocelyn Ward. Number 15, Megan Eidecker. And in goal, Kylie Lacey. Eagles, the head coach is Brad Hack and assisted by Nate Astor. And now the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Shay O'Reilly. Number 3, Haley Leonard. Number 4, Macy Holtz. Number 11, Emma Wheeler. Number 13, Abby O'Reilly. Number 15, Kelly Young. Number 17, Mackenzie Olson. Number 18, Wesley Newcomb. Number 19, Anna Augustine. Number 22, Katie Young. And the goal for the Bulldogs, Elena Marshman. Bulldogs head coach is John Endicott. assisted by Todd Lukuda and Austin King. At this time, let us honor our flag and country by standing for our national anthem.
All right, and there we have it. Thank you again to Mr. Tangen for those opening lineups in the national anthem. Mr. Tangen sounded good tonight on the new speaker system here in Elgin. Definitely an improvement. Well, we're just a few moments here from the opening kick here, and this one should be a good battle. I know both teams are looking to get after it, looking to get one more in the win column here in this abbreviated season that they were given here in the state of Minnesota. So again, Bulldog lineup looks to be very similar to what we've seen in other games. We're gonna have a front line of Abby O'Reilly, Kelly Young, Emma Wheeler's up there. We're gonna see Haley Leonard's in that front line, Wheeler and Katie Young are going to be in the middle of the field. Kelly Young, Polson, O'Reilly, and Leonard's being the forwards, and then that defensive foursome of Augustine, Holtz, Presley Newcomb, and Shea O'Reilly. Again, in the goal for the Bulldogs, we see sophomore Melina Marshman. All right, early in this one. A little slow to get started here. A little action now here on the near side as Kelly Young battles number 5, Tuma from Eyota, and she puts one deep and over the head of Marshman here early in this one. That one didn't take long to get going here as the Eagles take the early 1-0 lead. Marshman not have much of a chance on that one as she reached up well outside of her reach there. A little confusion, I think, on the defensive side there as Tuma brought it up the right side and hit that deep shot.
Scoring for the Eagles, number 5, Marley Tuma.
Here's Tuma again at the near side. She takes it off the foot of Katie Young. Eyota going to have a throw in here on the near side. Presley Newcomb racing back to get that one out on the sideline. Eyota is going to have a throw in here on the near side. So early in this one, just a minute into the first half, Eyota putting one out of the outstretched hands of sophomore Melina Marshman. Bulldogs now working on the far side. That's Augustine to Leonard's back to Augustine, trying to work it to the middle of the field. And another deep shot for Eyota. Pretty good boot on that one was number 7, Weschler. That one just wide right of the goal. Here we see senior Shea O'Reilly ready to kick that one out from the goal. O'Reilly, one of 10 seniors on the Bulldog squad this fall. Middle of the field, Tuma again, center, Katie Young there to challenge. Another one just about through the goalpost coming off the foot of the Dover Eyota middle fielder there, number 1, Madison Harden. Bulldogs working into the far side. There's senior Emma Wheeler, middle fielder, getting ahead to Leonard's. Leonard's trying to kick it up that sideline, give themselves some room to work. Dover Eyota able to turn that a little bit back towards the Bulldog side. And there's sophomore Abby O'Reilly, number 13, kicking that one out on the far side. Dover Eyota is going to take over on a throw-in. Senior Macy Holtz throws it in now on the far side for the Bulldogs. Looking for Wheeler in the middle of the field. She takes it off the head back to Katie Young. Now up the far right side, there looks Haley Leonard's racing up, trying to sneak up behind the defender from Dover Eyota. Pretty good battle over there on the other side. There's Katie Young now here looking to the near side. That's over the top left side here. Junior Mackenzie Polson, number 17, loses the handle on it. And Dover Eyota is going to kick it out of bounds here. We're going to have a throw-in near side. From senior number 4, Macy Holtz for the throw-in for the Bulldogs. Over the top, that's off the head of number 15, Kelly Young, one of the young twins, seniors, both captains this year for the Bulldogs. And senior goaltender there, Kylie Lacey, grabs that one off the head of Young. Now here on the near side, Eagles looking to get it behind that defensive lineup there. Presley Newcomb comes out and challenges. Shea O'Reilly there to help. Newcomb again kicks it out here on the near side. All right, Dover Eyota looking to do some work in front of the goal here again. Bulldogs looking just to clear it. Eagles still with possession here on the near side, looking in the middle of the field there. Katie Young for the Bulldogs kicks it out towards middle field. Eagles looking to set something up here, middle of the field. Pretty congested there in the middle of the field, tough to get it through there for the Eagles. And now we're getting up the field here. There's Haley Leonard's going ahead to sophomore Abby O'Reilly. O'Reilly loses that foot race in the middle of the field. Dover Eyota is going to try back the other way on the far side. Augustine now challenging the Dover Eyota player. Again, a little bit of a back and forth here early on. Bulldogs looking for a mistake. There's one right there. Mackenzie Polson takes it away. Dover Eyota looking to get it ball back possession. A little battle there. Polson wins that one on the near side. Nice move around the Eagle defender. Polson still working hard for that one. Another nice move. Surrounded by white jerseys here, though, as Polson loses the ball to the Eagles. So we get a 1-0 score early in this one here in Elgin. Tonight, the Bulldogs welcome Dover Eyota Eagles. Bulldogs are in the black jerseys, black shorts, headed right to left across your screen, while the Eagles are in the white jerseys and maroon shorts, headed left to right. Again, just a beautiful night here in Elgin. Slight breeze, keeping things cool out in the field for the ladies. Slight haze in the air. And we want to recognize the work of Mr. Kevin Kyleholtz and his groundskeeping crew, keeping the pitch in good shape this season for both the girls and boys soccer team. And also a nod to Mr. Paul Arswold, I believe, with the helping out with the artwork there at center field with our paw print. Bulldogs here, some good physical play there. Bulldog defense especially likes to play physical there as Holtz puts a body on the forward from Eyota. Another shot on goal there. Marshman takes that one off the bounce. First save of the night for Marshman. She's come out and put a hoof on it out here towards center field. Goes up to O'Reilly. She's going to play it off her knees over to Leonard's. The Bulldogs looks like Leonard's is looking to push it ahead there a little bit. Nobody home. Back to Leonard's there on the far side. Back to Katie Young. She's going to kick it over the top. That's going ahead there. Looking for senior Emma Wheeler. Just short there, though, on the pass. There's a little gamble there. Anna Augustine, the defender for the Bulldogs, comes up from deep. Takes that one away. Takes a nice shot there. Just wide right there for Augustine. Good to see some of that aggressive offensive play. We saw that a few games ago in the St. Charles game, or excuse me, the Caledonia game, where the Bulldogs were choosing to bring up that fourth defender for a little bit of offensive work. In that game it was Holtz. This time it was Augustine there with the nice shot. Eagles working here. Back to the center of the field there. That's number 6. Paige Johnson, a junior. She looks ahead. Holtz for the Bulldogs boots it back into Eagle territory. Now on the far side, that's number 3, junior Haley Leonard's bringing it up the far side. Pretty smothering defense so far from the Eagles. Seems like every time the Bulldogs get it on the offensive side of things, there is plenty of white jerseys around them. Another pretty physical play there. The official did not like the throw-in on that one. He's going to hand it over to the Bulldogs. Wheeler misplays that one off the throw-in. Able to battle back and get it, but kicks it right back to an Eagle defender. Eagles now working on the far side. Again, some physical play there as Anna Augustine hits the ground on that one. Teams know each other well. Been in the conference together for a long time. Lots of battles, whether it be in soccer, softball, basketball, or any other sports here in the Three Rivers Conference. Always a good match when the Eagles come to town. Eagles here with the throw-in on the far side. They still lead here 1-0. 9 minutes into the first half in Elgin. Bulldogs looking for an opening in that Eagles looking for an opening in that Bulldog defense. Defender able to boot that one out. Abby O'Reilly out there battling now, trying to take control. Polson kicks it over the top there. Senior Allison Williams, defender number 8 there for the Eagles. Recognize her from basketball. Hit a big game winner last year in the section playoffs in basketball against Lake City, I believe it was. Put them out of the tournament in a big upset. Eagles here on the near side. Paige Johnson working ahead to the field, center of the field to Tuman. Back over to number 1 here, Harden. Harden just a sophomore for the Eagles. Looking over the top there. They were looking to get that to Harden, and it was number 9 with the throw in there, Mariah Palmby. Palmby chasing after that one in the middle of the field. Over the other side, they're going to back it out. Look to set something up here. Eagles keeping the Bulldogs on the defensive side of things for most of this first half here. Couple shots on goal, one getting out of the reach of Marshman. Off that goal coming off the foot of sophomore Marley Tuma. All right, we got our first substitutions here of the night. We got a couple of Bulldogs coming in. Looks to be sophomore Emma Updegraff and sophomore Maren Graves coming in for the Bulldogs. Going to give a rest to Polson and Kelly Young. Eyota takes the ball away again here, mid-center of the field. Bulldogs looking to get something going here offensively. Here's senior Emma Wheeler. She looks for Updegraff, a little miscommunication there. Pretty good defense on Abby O'Reilly. Unfortunately, it was on her teammate, Emma Updegraff. Eagles looking to get across the center of the field here. Bulldogs look to take over there as a missed pass by the Eagles. Haley Leonard's taking advantage up the far side. Just a lot of white jerseys on this side of the field. Bulldogs getting smothered each time they get the ball here in Eagle territory. Senior Emma Wheeler, nice move, midfield. Looking to get it ahead. Taking it herself, some nice moves there. Nice job by number 11, Wheeler. she's going to go ahead and take a shot at that one. Number 14, Jocelyn Ward, a sophomore for the Eagles, comes up and gets a body in front of it. Pretty nice job there. Wheeler very offensively minded on that possession, looking to get a shot off from deep before the Eagle defender came up. Pretty physical game out there so far. You know, the Bulldogs don't mind that at all. They like to play a little bit of a physical game, especially on the defensive side of things. So, pretty good battle out there, girls. A few of them hitting the deck, helping each other out. Good to see. Here the Eagles working the midfield. Get a foot race here. There's Macy Holtz racing number 7. Number 7 there, Morgan Weschler. Looked like Holtz maybe got in her hip pocket there right before that shot. Send it wide right. And we got a few more substitutions coming in here. Looks like this is going to be for the Eagles. We've got a couple of Bulldogs headed to the line as well, but they're probably going to have to wait for the next dead ball here. Eagles bringing in a junior, number 2, Avery Bryant, on that last whistle. Right, midfield. Sophomore Abby O'Reilly getting a head on it. Not many people beat her on those battles for those headers. O'Reilly, a very athletic 6 foot in the center there for the Bulldogs. Here on the near side, there's Tuma being pinched by Shea O'Reilly and Katie Young. Young kicks it away. That's to Graves. Emma Updegraff on the near side, trying to center it off the foot of the Eagles. Again, that ball in the center. Bulldogs needing to find some way to make some room there on the defensive side. There's Shea O'Reilly coming up from the defensive side. She's going to have to hustle back here now. And senior Macy Holtz goes ahead, boots that out on the sideline, giving her team a little bit of time here to set up. The Eagles working the center of the field there. That's number 11, Carolina Kraling. She's a sophomore. A lot of sophomore names, it seems like, calling for the Eagles tonight. Bulldogs have a few as well. On the field right now, I can see at least 4 of them for the Bulldogs, being Marion Graves, Abby O'Reilly, Emma Updegraff, and Presley Newcomb. Bulldogs also have a very strong senior class, 10 seniors, as we mentioned earlier, for the Bulldogs. Here is senior goalkeeper Kylie Lacey kicking it out towards midfield. Nobody home. Bulldogs are going to take over on the far side. And here comes some more substitutions for the Bulldogs. Going to be number 24, senior Riley Nelson into the game. Number 21, senior Lauren Updegraff. And find the last one here. Number 1, junior Delaney Newcomb in for the Bulldogs. Got 25 minutes here left in the first half. Bulldogs still down 1-0 in this one. Here's Abby O'Reilly working the ball far side. And that is going to be our first corner kick of the night. So O'Reilly looking to turn that one, unable to get it into the net, but turns it off of the defender there from Eyota. Macy Riley is going to come up the field, try to put one in front of the net here. Bulldogs like to cause a lot of confusion up in the front, a lot of bodies flying around up there. Holtz puts it in the air, coming across, and that's going to be just a bit outside there. She puts it on top of the net. So Holtz just looking to get it out in front, get that ball bouncing around, maybe off a header or something like that. Unfortunately, that one she just put a little bit too far to the right there, and it lands on top of the goal. Getting some physical play there. Midfield, that's Abby O'Reilly. She goes to Delaney Newcomb. Newcomb looking up this near side to Updegraff. She's racing after, trying to keep it in bounds, which she is able to do. And we got a whistle there. Must have called it off of the Bulldogs there. Early in the boys' game, the Bulldog boys soccer team down 2-0 against Eyota. They're playing over in Eyota. There's a pretty good shot off foot number 8, Emma Updegraff. able to put it through a trio of defenders, but senior goaltender Kylie Lacey easily grabs that one and boots it out to midfield. Here's sophomore Presley Newcomb looking to get the ball ahead. Macy Holtz for the Bulldogs on the far side, looking ahead to get the ball to Lauren Updegraff. Ooh, a little collision out there, midfield. And we get a foot race here. Presley Newcomb, ooh, that's pretty physical there. Newcomb looked to get ahead. Takes the forearm shiver from number 7, junior Morgan Weschler. Bulldogs going to take the advantage on that one. Bulldogs now trying to take it up that far side, unable to get through the midfielders from Eyota. There, got some contact. We're going to have a free kick here. Going to be a direct kick coming off for the Eagles. Go ahead and take a boot at that one, and that one is in. Looks like maybe Marshman didn't see it coming. Hands in the face in the hands there. Like maybe she wasn't quite ready. Number 7, Weschler, took advantage there. Quick kicked that one into the upper left-hand goal. So that's going to be a 2-0 lead here for the Dover Eyota Eagles. We've got 22 minutes left in the first half in Elgin. Bulldogs here going to throw it in on the near side. Number 8, Emma Updegraff, looks into the center of the field to junior Delaney Newcomb. Newcomb plays it off her chest back to senior Katie Young. Dover Eyota on the far side. Senior Riley Nelson out there challenging. Nelson come back, still battling in there. Feet flying everywhere. Nelson able to put it out of bounds. Here are the Eagles on the far side. Bulldogs trying to communicate there. Who's going to take the ball? Who's going to take the person? More physical play there as Nelson hits the deck. Got a shot on goal. Marshman drops to her knees, grabs that one. Dover Eyota going to take over here on the near side. Marion Graves with the header over Katie Young, trying to get it center field, gets it across. Dover Eyota gets a foot on it. They're going to take control about midfield. And taken away by junior Delaney Newcomb. Katie Young looking ahead now on that far side to Lauren Updegraff. Again, some more physical battling going on here on both sides of the ball. Dover Eyota going to clear it out here. This is number 5, Tuma. She's got a goal already on the night. Slows it up, waiting for some help there. Newcomb comes up, challenges, kicks it out. And we got a whole bunch of players coming in here. We got, looks like Blake Lafee, senior, coming in for the Bulldogs. Kelly Young coming back in for the Bulldogs. Junior Anna Augustine back in for the Bulldogs. And we're going to see senior Lily Vandewalker in for the Bulldogs for the first time tonight as well. So Dover Eyota here with the throw in on the near side, waiting for the official. Miscommunication there between the Bulldogs. Riley Nelson battling there. Eagles in the near side, centering kick there. Holtz from the Bulldogs able to clear that out. There's Marion Graves up ahead to Kelly Young here now, crossing in front of the camera. Challenged by the Dover Eyota defender. Dover Eyota clears it out to midfield. Vandewalker there, battling the Eagles offensive player. And Shea Riley comes up, kicks it out of bounds for the Bulldogs. Official blowing his whistle there. Wants the Eagles. Eagles taking a little bit too many liberties there on positioning of that throw in. Here on the near side, they're still battling. First O'Reilly, then Nelson. Ball out. Defensive lineup right now for the Bulldogs is number 2, Shea O'Reilly, number 24, Riley Nelson, number 4, Macy Holt, and number 19, junior Anna Augustine. So an experienced group back there for the Bulldogs, short of Nelson, who is a first-year player, taking advantage of the 4th season here as she would normally be playing volleyball this time of year. But as we stated earlier, some big changes here made by the Minnesota State High School League this morning, reinstating football and volleyball for this 2020 fall. Some players here like Nelson, a few cross-country runners as well now, are going to maybe have to make some decisions coming up as they're decided to come out for soccer. Now their regular fall sport is going to be in session. I know the folks here at PM and all the other schools, probably in Three Rivers Conference and around the state for that matter, are going to do their best to make sure that these teams and players have opportunities to finish out seasons and start new seasons, and will not be at a loss for any decisions that they made prior. But kind of an interesting situation here this fall. Nelson, I believe, is the only girls soccer player who would normally be playing volleyball. I know the boys soccer team has a few football players, a couple starters even on that soccer team that would normally be playing football. Cross country has a few runners as well who would normally be playing volleyball or football this time of year. And their seasons here look to be starting practices next week. Well, it's still 2-0 in this one. About 16 minutes left here in the first half. Eyota leads that 2-0 off of goals from Wessler and Tuma. Update from the boys game coming through. Eyota leading that one 3-0. 20 minutes left in the first half. That's the Eyota boys soccer versus the Plainfield and Millville boys soccer team. 3-0 over in Eyota. Back to the action here. Eyota with the ball on the far side, looking to the center there, looking to get it through. Riley Nelson comes up, challenges, takes the ball away. Here's Kelly Young up here on the near side, looking to get Polson. Ball to Polson, who just got back into the game for the Bulldogs. Lily Vanderwalker battling. Polson going to put a hoof on that one. And off Vanderwalker, gets it over the top there. Senior Lauren Updegraff and Blake Lafitte over there. And junior Delaney Newcomb will be asked to throw it in for the Bulldogs on the far side. Newcomb, a 3-sport athlete. Soccer in the fall, basketball in the winter, and softball in the spring. Number of multi-sports athletes out here for the Bulldogs. Far side, Lauren Updegraff battling there, trying to get the ball, turn it. Eyota takes it away. And we're going to have a Bulldog throw in on the far side. Macy Holt's throwing it over the top there. Not much for Bulldog bodies. Blake Feed battles. We're going to have a closer in throw in here. Look for senior Macy Holtz throw this as far as she can right in front of the goal. Here it comes up over the top. Kelly Young battling that one. Vanderwalker coming up for the rebound off the foot there of Anna Augustine. A little disappointed in herself. Just missed that one. That one was headed well right of the goal. Second time we've seen Augustine come up here on the offensive side of the field, put a ball on it. Plenty of power there from deep. Just didn't have the accuracy on that one. Augustine kicking it over the top there on the far side. Lauren Updegraff racing up, trying to take the ball away from the Eagle defender. Elsewhere around PEM activities, tomorrow night, the cross-country teams are headed down to Rushford, Minnesota. Guessing that's going to be a beautiful course there for the cross-country runners, as they will compete against the Rushford-Peterson LARP team, as they are for sports like wrestling and cross-country. I believe that's going to be Lewiston, Altura, Rushford-Peterson. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Also at that race tomorrow will be the Dover Eyota Eagles. So tomorrow in Rushford, it will be LARP, Dover Eyota, and the Bulldogs. All right, we got another whistle here. Midfield didn't quite see what happened there. The official going to hand the ball over to the Eagles here on a deep kick. And they're going to hand off the yellow card to Holtz there. Physical game. Didn't see what happened there on that one. Holtz can go have a seat, though, as the official going to maybe finally decide that enough's enough with the physical play out there. Bulldogs are going to send in a few here while they have the opportunity on the whistle. So we're going to see number 23, Summer Olson, for the first time tonight. She's a junior. We're going to see Presley Newcomb back into the game for the Bulldogs as well. So now we got to throw in on the far side. Eagles looking to take advantage. Senior Riley Nelson gets ahead. Nice pass to, who is that? Leonard's on the far side. Dover Eyota takes it away. Back. Polson coming up there, makes a nice play on it. Kicks it to Dover Eyota defender Williams. Williams head right side here. A little back and forth passing here by the Eagles. Polson now in control on the near side here. Thompson comes out to challenge. A little battle there. Blake Lafee, the defender, getting after it. Dover Eyota able to clear it out there a bit. Vanderwalker comes up looking ahead to Leonard. It's a pretty nice pass there. Leonard takes it off the side of her foot in the center. Fortunately, nobody there in a black jersey. Leonard's battling on the far side there. And we're going to have a throw-in. Thrown in now here on the far side is senior number 5, Lily Vanderwalker. She looks over the top to Blake Lafee. Battle out front. Leonard's looking to take the ball away. Dover Eyota alertly kicks that one out. Bulldogs looking to take advantage of some confusion in there. And here we got Holtz coming back into the game for number 24, Nelson, after Holtz takes her mandatory sit there after the yellow card. Bulldogs get some confusion out front. Ooh, pretty good shot from Wheeler there, the right side. Lacey saw it all the way. She scoops it up there just inside the right pole. Looking to clear that one out. Bulldogs looking to turn the ball back over. Spent most of the time in their own half of the field looking to put the pressure a little bit here on the Eagles. Holtz again bringing the ball up. That's to Kelly Young. Bulldogs just playing a little tentative on the offensive side of things, it seems. Looking to slow it up and make the perfect pass instead of just getting the ball ahead right now, but do a nice job here. Wheeler battling in the center of the field. Lafee cutting across, loses it. Vanderwalker puts that one up in the air. Holtz now on the offensive side of things, makes a pretty nice move. Gets taken away there. Holtz, for much of her career, was an offensive player for the Bulldogs before getting moved to the defense to take advantage of that athleticism that she shows off. And we're going to have another corner kick. Nice job by Wheeler there, battling, kicking it off the Dover Eyota defender. Leonard's here with the corner kick on the far side, looking ahead in the front of the net. Bulldogs sneaking up. It's kind of a line drive coming there. Lacey comes out. And another goal kick. That one went out there. Risky play there by Lacey as she came out. Now nobody behind her in the net there, but ball out of bounds. Second chance here for Leonard. Last one was a line drive. See if she can get a little more air on this one. Another line drive kick going through there. Holtz again coming up on the offensive side of things. Playing very aggressive, has to be a little bit careful. She just got her first yellow card a few minutes ago. Good job there. Polson again looking to slow up, make that move, but Dover Eyota coming up from behind and making that play. Again, that physical player just battling it. Both teams at all points there. Here, Olsen plays it off thighs, middle of the field there, looking for Wheeler. Just a little bit of back and forth. Here's Holtz again, midfield. Looks to get it ahead to Kelly Young. Kelly Young's going to take a shot at it from deep. Just had the wrong spin on that one. Outside the pipes, but Lacey scoops it up there anyway. Another update here from Dover Eyota. The boys, from Bulldog boys, trail 4-0 now in that one. Here in Elgin, we've got 8:41 left. Bulldogs trail 2-0. Some pretty good offensive play here as of late from the Bulldogs, putting a little bit of pressure on that Dover Eyota defense. Dover Eyota came out early in this one, really took it to that Bulldogs defense. A couple of deep shots, one coming off a free kick and another one from about 30 yards out off the foot of Tuma to start the scoring here for the Eagles tonight. Bulldogs have one home game left after this one. Next Monday, the Bulldogs play here again in Elgin. That'll be it for home games in the season. Finding out today as well that we will see a postseason for this year's soccer season here. The senior girls are going to get a chance to take place in a section tournament. 16 teams making that tournament. Going to last over the course of 2 weeks. And Section 1A here will be able to, 1AA will be able to crown a section champion. So that should be fun, especially for the seniors here. We're already had an abbreviated season now, going to get a chance for a postseason. Here's Holtz, number 4, with the free kick from deep. She's going to go ahead, looking to line it through the middle there. Pretty good defense from Eyota. Polson back to Katie Young. Back to Polson. Left foot here. Gets the right foot. Again, another shot left foot of Kelly Young. And the Bulldogs unable to put it between the pipes. Again, Bulldogs keeping the pressure here. Last 10 minutes or so, making the Eagle defense work. Another substitution here for the Bulldogs as Haley Lennox is going to head over and get a drink. Get rested up here maybe for a late first half push. Come back in with a little bit extra energy. Number 2, Shea O'Reilly thrown in for the Bulldogs. And a little bit too much contact there. The forearm shiver there. Ref's going to hand it over to Eyota. Abby O'Reilly, number 13. 13, Abby O'Reilly, a sophomore. Senior, Shea O'Reilly, a senior sister, one of many pairs of sisters here on this Bulldog squad. Shea O'Reilly, also member of the Bulldog Homecoming Court this year, announced here just this last Friday. Congrats to her. Senior soccer player Riley Nelson, also a member of that homecoming royalty. Here, number 20, Morgan Hall, is senior. She's in for the Bulldogs for the first time tonight. She's got those flashy green cleats there on the far side. Eagles now working it to the far side. Look to be a little switch here. It's the Bulldogs here. Looks like Riley Nelson, number 24, in for the first time. We've seen her anyway at home and as a forward for the Bulldogs. Oh, Bulldogs get lucky there. I think that was Marshman. Maybe got a finger on that. Took it off the left side pipe. Pretty good shot there. Now the Bulldogs taking it back the other way. There's Polson looking ahead to Young. Young still gets it ahead to Polson here. And that one's going to head out on that end line. Just barely over that end line. Pretty good job there by Polson. Try to get it ahead and put herself in a foot race, but just kicks that one a little bit too far. All right, plenty of substitutions in this one as both coaches, Coach Endicott from PEM and Hack from Eyota keeping their players fresh here. We got 4 minutes left in the first half here as the Bulldogs trail 2-0 to the Eyota Eagles. There's a pretty good shot on goal. That's going to be off the foot of Katie Young. We saw Sister Kelly with a couple shots on goal here recently as well. Katie takes the deep shot right to the hands of Lacey. Bulldogs here near side. Bulldogs looking to bring up these defenders. Again, some of that more physical play there, which we see number 18, Presley Newcomb, a little somersault action there. She pops right up. Didn't bother her none. Bulldogs keeping it in the Eagle territory right now. Trying to keep the pressure on here. Put one in the net before the first half ticks off. This one's deep. Marshman's going to come out and grab that one. She scoops it up. Going to turn it upfield. It's that far side. Looks get it headed to Nelson. Nelson does a nice job playing that one. Whoop. Gives it up far side. Marshman is going to come out and grab another one here. Marshman out towards midfield. Bulldogs had a little bit of trouble tonight handling some of those goal kicks. Here comes the pass near side. Midfield, there's Holtz working the ball across center, looking for someone to pass to. Looking for the right color jersey there. Finally gets it across, misplayed there by Eyota. And that's Kelly Young battling up here on the left side. She comes up, again, more physical play there. Crowd from the home squad here liking the physical play, liking the action out there. Shea O'Reilly kicks it over the top, looking for Sister Abby. She's going to play it, looks to turn it upfield. Ooh, turns to take it. Nothing going, and we're going to have offsides. I believe that's what the call is going to be on that one. Bulldogs got just a little, or excuse me, the Eagles just got just a little bit ahead of themselves there. Far side now, Eagles bringing it up, that far side, dribbling it through the defense. Over the top there, Shea O'Reilly battling. Marshman sliding over with the slide there on the right side. Nice job by number 2 there, O'Reilly battling Weschler from the Eagles. Minute 20 left here. Abby O'Reilly, midfield, comes, looks up that right side for Nelson. Nelson turns it up the sideline. And Eyota able to get it back towards midfield. Katie Young going to kick that one out. Now we're just under a minute here in the first half here in Elgin. Bulldogs trail yet 2-0 to the Eagles. Katie Young throwing it up the sideline, racing after it's Nelson. Defender from Eyota doing a nice job keeping it away from her. Back to Young. She's going to just put some foot on it. Deep in front. Nice job, Abby O'Reilly following that one in. Waiting for possible rebound, but senior goaltender Kylie Lacey keeps a grip on it. Lacey, a senior, headed to La Crosse to play basketball, I believe. I just read that last week, so congrats to her on the commitment to the Eagles of La Crosse. Another one off the mitts there as Marshman able to punch that out of bounds. Eagles sprinting over, trying to put it on the net here. Gets it up, and we're out of time there. So after a little bit of trouble here to start this one, Bulldogs close out okay, unable to put one in the net, but trail only 2-0 after the first half here. So pretty good battle, physical play. I've seen at least here one free kick goal off a yellow card from Holtz, but a good match so far in Elgin. Update from the boys game. Boys still down 4-0. Senior goaltender Julian Hepner just took away a potential goal on a penalty kick. Nice job, nice save from him. Here in just a minute, we're hoping, as we mentioned earlier, some big changes in Minnesota State High School. We're hoping maybe PEM Athletic Director Scott Flatham maybe come in to the booth and share some of what happened today with the PEM Empire.
Speak of the devil, he's here.
Speak of the devil, Mr. Flatham, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Mr. Matty.
So, just a little bit of history here so far for this fall sports season. Late in the summer, Minnesota State High School League opted to go to a 4-season format with a fall season including, well, for us in southern part of the state, soccer, cross country, other parts of tennis, swimming,
yep.
in some of those larger schools that have some of those sports. Then moving on to winter with your basketball, wrestling, your traditional winter sports, dance, of course. Don't want Mrs. Simon to remind us that we forgot about dance in the winter, and then having a spring season, which would be the new season, kind of with volleyball and football filling in that spot from March to May, and then finally your traditional spring sports of baseball, softball, track and field, and golf headed to the summer from maybe mid-May to July. But some changes today. Can you tell us just a little bit about what was talked about and what was decided as far as those extra seasons?
Well, considering where you left off, I think first thing needs to be said is those other sports seasons, when they start and when they end, won't be decided until the next State High School League board meeting October 1st. The board meeting today basically dealt with football and volleyball. And so, Nick, I'm not sure that the spring sports season as we traditionally know it, and then we're told it was going to run from mid-May to July. I don't even know if that's true anymore. And it's hard to know with they've changed in their mind as many times as they have. But basically, we were informed today that starting on September 28th, which is next Monday, the volleyball season is allowed to start. They're going to have basically an 11-week season. They're going to have to practice for 2 weeks, and they can start playing games on October 8th. From what I'm seeing, their season basically wraps up with postseason play beginning November 30th, and we'll take them, I think, the next 2 weeks into mid-December. So volleyball starts Monday, starts playing games on October 8th, and they still could be in the playoffs, some sort of section culminating tournament into December.
So now that 11-week season, is that a normal length for the volleyball season, or how is that compared to a normal volleyball season?
That is dang close to a normal volleyball season, yes. Normally we start mid-August, and we are wrapping up that first weekend in November. So me and you are both math teachers. That's pretty darn close to 12 or 13 weeks. So it's not too far off from what it usually is. Football, on the other hand, is only going to have 6 games this year. Their postseason will be pretty shortened too. Again, not really trending towards a state tournament, more like probably 2-week postseason that will be mainly probably a section tournament. Again, some of this is TBD. We don't even know who our 6 opponents are in football right now. They get to start practice on Monday. They get to start playing on either October 9th or 10th. And Bulldog fans, just so you know, I think Mr. Matty's doing a great job, and Mr. Arswald, Mr. Henry getting this live streaming off the ground, because as the way it sits right now, there won't be that many people allowed to a football game. 250 right now is the MDH and the guidance from Minnesota Department of Ed. And who knows if we will even have any spectators at volleyball. So live streaming is going to be where it's at. Appreciate these guys for making this happen. But again, our football season is going to start on either October 9th or October 10th. Practices start next Monday. More information coming out from obviously my office and the head coaches in those respective sports. Mrs. Melissa Doty, Mr. Kevin Lamb, they got a lot on their plate like I do the next few days here to get the seasons off and running, but we're excited for our kids. We got to keep doing the right things to make this happen, though. We got to keep staying masked up. We got to come to school when we're healthy. We have to keep washing our hands, and I know everybody's sick of hearing this, but even come to games here tonight, and some people are still looking for their masks, and we got to do what's right to keep our kids and our fans safe, and just know it's for the kids and get them an opportunity to play. So we're excited with the news that came out today. Our school was in favor of this. They took a survey last Thursday, and we said that we wanted to play our volleyball and football seasons in the fall.
All right, now some other information here coming out today, and I don't know if this came out today or if it was just kind of talked about a little bit more today, but we do have some soccer fans here listening in. Soccer, did they find out today they were going to have a postseason, or it was just kind of made more public today? We are going to see a soccer season, correct, boys and girls?
Yeah, we kind of got some groundwork sent to us through our section reps today that basically say starting October 12th, we are going to start with a postseason that's going to, again, last 2 weeks to the 24th of October. And to me, again, I don't know specifics yet, but to me that kind of just spells out a pretty traditional section tournament, Nick. 16 teams will start out playing on the 12th. And basically, you have a first-round game. You're down to 8, and then you're down to 4, and then you're down to 2, and then you got a champion. And so, I mean, it's not going to take long for them to crown a section champion, but that's a traditional way that your section tournament runs in 2-week format.
Great, good to hear. Nice to see the powers that be doing what they can to provide opportunities for our student athletes here at PM and throughout the state of Minnesota here in the fall. So I know you're a busy guy and got probably plenty of planning to do over the next couple days, but thank you for taking the time to join us here at halftime.
You bet, Nick. Let's get on the board here in the second half. Work some mojo, you and Parker, to get us a goal.
All right, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by. All right, that was PEM Athletic Director Scott Flatham there with a little bit of news on updates here from Minnesota State High School League regarding the football season and volleyball season that we're going to see start up here next Monday with practices, and then a couple weeks after that with games. So good to hear. Good. I know those athletes are excited around school, as is the entire PM community, about having those opportunities. Well, Bulldogs down here in girls soccer 2-0 to the Eyota Eagles so far. Been a pretty good battle, defensive battle here. A couple of long shots coming off the foot of the Eagles. One off of the foot of sophomore Marley Tuma just 1 minute into the first half. Excuse me. And the other one, a free kick coming off the foot of junior Morgan Weschler of the Eagles. In boys action tonight, Bulldogs are down 5-0 at the half over in Eyota tonight. And cross country not running tonight, runs tomorrow. The cross country team is headed down to Rushford for a race against LARP and Eyota. So good luck to those runners tomorrow. Again, we're here in Elgin. Nice, cool evening, comfortable weather here for those girls out there on the field. Thanks for joining us on this Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream of PM Girls Soccer. Bulldog Nation Foundation is a local charity group organizing fundraising and handing out grants to different programs within the PEM school community.
Got an update from Eyota for the boys. Currently the boys 0 and Eyota Eagles 4. 4-0.
So we got just about a minute left here in the at half here from Elgin. We'll be back in about 1 minute. All right, we're ready to get the second half going here in Elgin as the Bulldogs take the field. This half, the Bulldogs will be headed left to right across your screen in the all-black uniforms. The Eagles from Eyota in the white jerseys, maroon shorts, headed right to left across your screen. Looks to be a similar starting lineup. Yep, same starting lineup here for the Bulldogs Everybody getting some rest up here in the first half. Couple shots on goal by the Bulldogs. We've seen one yellow card in this one going to Holtz for some physical play in the first half. She's going to have to be careful in the second half not to pick up the second one. Let's see how the Bulldogs come out here in the second half. Saw a few times in the first half Bulldogs bringing up defenders Holtz and Augustine for some offensive work, looking to put a little extra pressure on Eyota. Look to maybe see some more of that here in the second half. All right, Eyota on the far side, throwing it in. That one's coming deep over the top here to the backside. And Augustine trying to clear it there. Good battle there, midfield. Eyota looking to turn it. Holtz does a nice job of deflecting it with their foot. Races down to the corner and puts up sideline to number 3 here, Leonard's. Leonard's looking for a black jersey to give the ball up to. Finds a white one, unfortunately. And the Eagles take it back the other way. Eagles with the ball in front of the net, and that's going to go through that bottom left-hand corner. And the Eagles are going to take a 3-0 lead early in the first half. So we are, again, 1 minute in to the first half, and the Eagles putting one past the goaltender. That one was, again, number 7, Wessler, for the Eagles, I believe. That is a brace of goals for her, if that was who I saw kick that one, and I'm sure we'll hear from Mr. Bob Tang in just a second.
Scoring the goal, number 7, Morgan Wessler.
It was Wessler on that one, so Wessler with the brace of goals here for the Eagles. Bulldogs were battling down there, just unable to clear it out, and Wessler took advantage, turned one into that left side, and got it past Marshman. Holtz here now taking the ball over for the Bulldogs in midfield. Looking at left side, there's Polson over there, number 17. Working around the Eyota defender. Eyota kicks it into Bulldog territory. Number 18, sophomore Presley Newcomb doing some work there for the Bulldogs. Looking ahead to 15, Kelly Young. Back to Newcomb, kicks it through, middle of the field. There's Katie Young. It's always nice when the young girls do their hair a little differently. Katie in the braids and Kelly with the regular pony makes it a little bit easier to tell them apart out there from the crow's nest. Appreciate that, ladies. All right, Eyota, it's going to bring it back from deep in their own territory, looking to get it ahead there. And Bulldogs, nice job there. Contested there by Kelly Young. Off to Eyota. Shea O'Reilly comes in. Over the top to Polson, who can't quite turn that back into the field of play. So Eyota is going to take over here on a goal kick. And they kick it up to about midfield on the far side. Young sisters pinching the Eagle player. Eagles working it back. And that one's going to head out of bounds. Bulldogs are going to have a throw in. Another throw in here from number 2, Shea O'Reilly. Bulldogs struggling to get much going there. There's a shot on goal. That's off the foot of number 22, Young. Kylie Lacey sliding over, grabbing that one right out of the air, but a pretty nice shot there by Young. A couple of good long shots from the Bulldogs in this one. Anna Augustine put a couple of hard shots from deep, and Katie Young putting one on goal there. Augustine try to bring it up the near side to Leonard's. Battling up there. Leonard's takes it back away. Middle of the field. Young going to take another shot. And that one gets by. That's a no! Augustine try to bring it up the near side. Got the replay here. Leonard's playing it back to the middle of the field. There, Leonard's takes it back away. Back to Young. Young field. Young going to take another shot. And that one gets by. That's a goal! Katie Young with the deep shot here for the Bulldogs as the Bulldogs now trail 3-1.
Scoring for the Bulldogs, number 15, Kelly Young.
Hearing that one was Kelly Young. I thought it was Katie Young. Apparently the hair doesn't help that much. It was Kelly. Parker told me it was Kelly. Apologize, Kelly. That was Kelly Young with the goal on that one. Another deep shot, crashing in there. Ooh. O'Reilly looking for a rebound there. Nothing going though. All right, Newcomb bringing it up the far side. Polson over there to play it. Willie Leonard's on the near side. Foot race looking to turn it up the field. Still battling over there. Doriota's content to throw it out. Here come Holtz on the near side. Throw it over the top. Bulldogs putting some pressure on the Eagles here early in the second half. Oh! Pretty good throw in. As O'Reilly just misses the header. Shea O'Reilly going to put it on net there. Wheeler, or Abby O'Reilly turning it into the net. Doriota doing a nice job there. Defender there in the center. That's number 14, Jocelyn Ward, a sophomore. Battling, staying behind O'Reilly, not letting O'Reilly get between her and the net. But again, good offensive pressure coming from the Bulldogs here last few minutes. Leonard's hustling into that one, taking the ball back away. Looking for Wheeler, cutting through the center. And Bulldogs going to take a throw in. Bulldogs need to find some green here out in front of the net. Holtz throwing it as far as she can. Header going off the far side. Lacey's able to slide over and grab it. Looks to turn it the other way for the Eagles. Oof. Bulldog defenders back there in numbers. Katie Young again in center of the field, looking for Sister Kelly. Looking for Wheeler, center of the field. Wheeler with that long blonde ponytail could be the shorter triplet of the Young twins. Bulldogs taking over. Anna Augustine quickly turning upfield, battling again here. And we're going to have a little bit too much contact there. Number 15 for the Eagles. Eidecker got an arm on Leonard's, holding her back. Official makes the call. We're going to have a free kick coming here off foot number 4, Macy Holtz. Puts a pretty good boot on it to the far side. Race to it, Katie Young. Bulldogs are going to have to get back now. And we got a tripping call. Again, a shove on Katie Young that time. Doriota going to take over on their side of the ball, on their side of the field. Fun first 10 minutes here, first 8 minutes of the second half here. A goal for each team to start. Bulldogs finding some energy here after their goal. Battling there, Polson and Kelly Young. Doriota trying to bring it up that far side, gets it past O'Reilly. Now they're going to have to try to get past Newcomb, but she comes over. Presley Newcomb comes over and puts it out of play for the Bulldogs. Doriota looking to get the quick throw in. Newcomb again. Alertly turns around, takes it. She's bringing it up the far side now. Looking to get to the center of the field. Oof. exchanging blows there at midfield. Whereas number 18 for the Bulldogs, Newcomb, and number, what number is that? 3, Megan Johnson for the Eagles. Eagles now here on this near side. Augustine running them down, centering kick coming. Nice job by Holtz taking that pass away. Nice play by Eyota there, getting the centering pass. Holtz able to stick a foot in there though before that pass could get through. Eagles now on the far side, looking to put a shot on goal. That's well wide right there. Yeah, Bulldogs senior Shea O'Reilly here with the goal kick, looking for some black jerseys up the midfield. Finding sister Abby O'Reilly playing it off her side. O'Reilly turns it up the field. Leonard's taking it over back to Wheeler. Emma Wheeler battling through the middle of the field. Augustine overplaying a little bit, taking advantage of the speed that she's got there to make up for it. Eyota centering the ball. Another shot on goal, left-footed kick there. Number 5, Marley Tuma with the shot. Again, can't quite put her between the pipes. Well left on that one. Good play here, both sides. So far in this second half, we are 10.5 minutes in Elgin. Near side, this is number 3, Leonard's. Looking to kick the ball out ahead. A lot of white jerseys down there, though. Abby O'Reilly coming up, contesting. She takes the ball away. Riley here on the edge. Used to seeing her in the center of the field. Rare is the occasion you see her come all the way over to a sideline here on the offensive end. They like to keep her in the middle where she can take advantage of that height. Here are the Eagles working their way up the field here, right to left again. Oh, and there was Young cutting across. Got their feet tangled up, and they're going to hand it back to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs working in that deep corner and just out of the reach of junior Haley Leonard's. Eyota going to take over deep in their own territory here with the throw-in. Bulldogs quickly take it away. There is the centering kick coming from Anna Augustine. Sophomore Maren Graves coming across, have a chance at it, but Lacey got there first. Eagles now on the far side. Looking to cut through that Bulldog defense. They've got numbers. They've got a runner in the back there. Here's one off the left foot of number 15, Heidecker. Marshman snatching that one right out of the air. All right, again, if you're just joining us here in Elgin on the Bulldog Nation Foundation live stream, we've got a 3-1 ball game. The Bulldogs trailing the Eyota Eagles. Bulldogs in the all-black jerseys headed left to right across your screen, while the Eagles headed right to left across your screen. Bulldogs have sophomore Melina Marshman in the goal in the dark blue jersey, while the Eagles have senior Kylie Lacey in the yellow jersey on their end of the field. Eagles with the throw-in on the far side. Senior defenseman Holtz there plays it. And that one is off the crossbar there. Worth 3 points in football, not worth a single one here in girls soccer. Got some substitutions coming in for the Bulldogs. We have senior Riley Nelson coming into the game. Sophomore Emma Updegraff into the game for the Bulldogs. Senior Lauren Updegraff in for the Bulldogs. And junior Delaney Newcomb in for the Bulldogs as well. of a back and forth second half here. In this one, Eagles came out early in the second half as junior Morgan Weschler got a goal just 1 minute into the second half. Bulldogs answered with a goal off of the foot of Kelly Young to make it a 3-1 game. First half, Eagles saw scoring from Weschler, her first goal, and Marley Tuma started the scoring for the Eagles just 1 minute into the ball game as well. Bulldogs playing some inspired soccer here in the second half. After that goal from Weschler 1 minute in, Bulldogs really turned it on, kept the pressure on. Finally, Eyota defense broke as Young was able to put one in the back of the net for the Bulldogs. Here on the near side, there's senior Riley Nelson taking the ball away. Nice pass ahead to Lauren Updegraff, looking to work past the defender. Nice move there by Updegraff. They're battling there. Good physical play, just like we saw in the first half. Here again, nice footwork there. Number 14, Ward for the Eagles, working it through 3 defenders. In there, number 7, Weschler with another shot on goal right across the face of Marshman. And that one heads wide right. Nice play there. Gonna have a corner kick on the far side for the Eagles. Eagles starting with a number of offensive players here on the near side, looking to cut across the center. See, the Bulldogs like to set their girls right up in front of the net and kick it to them. I've seen a lot of the other teams like to send those cutters through on those corner kicks. Eyota working the ball across the field. Nice job by Presley Newcomb on that one. Over to Emma Updegraff, back to head to Marion Graves. She's looking to get the ball in the middle of the field. Foot race here, Abby O'Reilly. She can run it down, have a chance. Loses that foot race, but still battling there. And again, shove in the back. We're going to have a free kick here for the Bulldogs. They send Holtz up. Going to set up O'Reilly there for a possible header off the foot of Holtz. It's going to be wide left. This is Marion Graves again cutting across. Can't quite get there before Lacey gets a mid on it. Eyota trying to work the ball up that far side, and that one's going to head out of bounds, and we're going to have a throw in. Bulldogs now working the ball in the middle of the field. Senior Katie Young going to put the ball up ahead, let Lauren Updegraff run after that one. Eyota beats her to the ball. Updegraff trying to keep them from turning it. Again, see that defense coming up for the Bulldogs. Nelson trying to help out there. Now she's sprinting back on defense. Eagles kicking it deep into territory. Marshman's going to come out and grab that one. This one's going to be over the top. Lauren Updegraff's going to play that off the side of her foot to Abby O'Reilly. Back to Delaney Newcomb, kicking over the top. Going to race here. Eyota doing a nice job keeping that one inbound, straddling it. Lauren Updegraff battling. Delaney Newcomb going to come out, help out Updegraff. Takes control of it. Katie Young, center of the field. Right, looking to that left side, looking for the cutters. Nothing. Nobody home there for the Bulldogs. Young trying to put it in front of the left side of the net. And just a little late there, trying to get to that one where Graves and Emma Updegraff. We are at 21 and a half minutes left in this one. Eyota working in center field with their back to the field. Trying just to create some space here. Work it through, pick their way through the Bulldog defense. Weschler working up the far side. Eagles looking to get in deep into Bulldog territory. Sophomore Presley Newcomb battling. Good game so far for Miss Newcomb. Here on the defensive side, played a nice physical game so far, taking away some opportunities from the Eagles. Bulldogs here, middle of the field. Senior Mace Holtz takes it away, battling there against Eyota. Holtz is going to hit the ground and come back and battling a little bit. Holtz again, got to be a little bit careful there with the shoving. She's got one yellow card, doesn't want to have to sit the next one for the Bulldogs. And we're going to have a whistle and a substitution here. We're going to have some fresh legs coming in for both teams. For the Bulldogs, looks to be Augustine Kelly Young, Junior Summer Olson, and Senior Blake Lefee back in for the Bulldogs. There's a little bit of confusion here. Newcomb needing to get the ball inbounds, looking ahead. Blake Lefee battling. Lefee kicks it ahead. Eyota going to kick it back. Lauren Updegraff takes that one away. Eyota just trying to get out of bounds. Updegraff puts a foot on it. About 2 feet wide right there. Lacey was there if it was inside the post, but it ended up heading just right of the post. Updegraff here on the near side forward for the Bulldogs. Done a nice job in this half. Been battling here. Gotten a few out ahead. Turned that one just wide right of the net. One of 10 seniors for the Bulldogs. Can't say enough about that. Coach Endicott doing things right, keeping these girls out involved all the way through their senior year. Bulldogs throw in far side. Shea O'Reilly, Kelly Young. Updegraff looking to keep it inbounds, unable to do so, and Eyota going to take over. Now have 18 and a half minutes left in the second half. Bulldogs are going to have to start working here a little bit on the offensive side of things, put the pressure on the Eagles here. Updegraff trying to get it through the center of the field again, unable to do so. Summer Olson coming up, playing in the middle of the field. Summer kicking over to Katie Young. Katie Young back this side. Lauren, just behind her. Bulldogs were looking to move it up the field there. Had some open territory there, some room to work, but just a bit behind the senior Updegraff, that pass. Katie Young over to Updegraff. A little trouble receiving that one. Again, physical play, battling here on the near side. Eyota defender gives it up to the teammate. Oof. Delaney Newcomb coming up, playing physical. Eyota going to wait for a hole here through the center of the field. Missed pass. Newcomb up to, that's Nelson up to Newcomb. Again, another shove there. Good physical play there from Newcomb. Number 5, Tuma, giving her the forearm. Holtz blasts one from midfield up to the middle. Crashers coming in late. Eyota all white there. Summer Olson, coming up the battle. She's doing a nice job in there right now as well. She's not giving that ball up. Retains possession for the Bulldogs. That was a nice exchange there for Olson. She wasn't giving up on that one at all. She took on about 3 defenders from Eyota. All right, Bulldogs working their way up the field. Here we're going to have a sideline throw from Holtz. See the Bulldogs congregating at the front of the net. Here it comes. Over the top. A lot of bodies. And Lacey comes out and grabs it. It's like snatching a rebound there. Lacey came out of the goal, went up high, caught it at the height of the throw. Another nice job by Olson, turning the ball back down into Eyota territory, giving Emma Updegraff a chance to race after it. Over to Kelly Young back. Shea O'Reilly going to put a foot on it deep here into Eyota. Newcomb battling at center field. Over to Olsen. Olsen to Kelly Young. Back over up to Graff. Graff not going to make it to that one. And we get another stoppage here for a substitution. There. 15:40 left in the second half. Bulldogs looking to improve their record to 2-5. Eagles with a win would improve their record to 4-2. Far side, Eagles working across. Shea O'Reilly with a strong kick. O'Reilly's got a strong leg. See a lot of them come off her foot. Had a long ways for this Bulldog crew. She does a nice job of clearing it out of Bulldog territory. Field. Newcomb's going to take over. Go ahead looking for up to Graff. Eyota now coming up here to the near side. Good battle there. Nelson battling, kicks it out of bounds. Looking to get it across there. Nelson doing a good job of cutting off number 5, Tuma. Oof. Bulldogs looking to pass it up the center of the field. Up to Grass pass intercepted though. Eagles on the far side now. Shea O'Reilly comes out. Nice job. Riley now on the far side. Dribbling it up. Kicks it ahead there. Oof. Just out of bounds. Eagles are going to take over. Riley looking on that far side for sophomore Emma Updegraff, looking to get the ball out ahead of her. Just no opportunity to get that one through. Bulldogs looking to bring in some fresh legs here on the next whistle. There's 4 of them lined up over there. Give some of these Bulldog soccer players a well-deserved rest. Anna coming up, Anna Augustine coming up from the defensive side of things again for the Bulldogs. We saw it a little bit in the first half. Augustine not afraid to come up and put one on goal even from about halfway. Augustine in the first half coming up, taking a couple shots on goal from at least 30 yards out. All right, and here we got some subs. Looks to be Leonards, Polson, Wheeler headed back into the game along with Presley Newcomb. So Shea O'Reilly, Lauren Updegraff, Delaney Newcomb getting the rest there that they definitely earned here in the second half for the Bulldogs. Playing strong out there. Bulldogs looking here just to create some opportunities, put a little bit of pressure on Eyota, maybe catch a break here on a misplayed pass or something. Eagles going to have a throw in here on the near side after the substitution. Number 9, Palmby back in for the Eagles. Nice defensive effort there by Macy Holtz. Team effort here on the defensive end. Holtz first, then Presley Newcomb, then Augustine cleared some room for the Bulldogs. Now Blake Lafee, senior, bringing up the center of the field for the Bulldogs. Gets chased down from behind though. Eyota looking to turn it back. Good job by Lafee trying to get that one out of there. Just ran down. Just the defender for Eagles just a little too quick. Oh, shot on goal there by number 11, Kraling. Marshman coming across. Dropping to her knees and getting a glove on it. Nice save by Marshman. Polson now on the far side. Back to Kelly Young. Back ahead to Polson's going to try to keep this one in bounds and not going to make it this time. Trio Bulldogs coming back in. We see Morgan Hall back in, Marion Graves, and Abby O'Reilly. PM Faithful giving those gals a well-deserved applause there as they leave the field. Good effort, both teams tonight. Physical play in the first half. I'm guessing that the officials had to talk with the coaches. We haven't seen nearly the physical play here in the second half, but the girls nonetheless still working out there, sprinting back and forth, as we haven't seen the kind of side of the field domination we saw in the first half. First half, Eagles did a pretty good job of keeping the ball on their side of the field. This one's been more back and forth here in the second half. Eagles with the throw-in on the far side. That's coming across. That one gets up in the air. Marshman's going to come across, scoop that one up, give herself some room. Bulldogs are looking to turn it up the field, turn and burn here. Boot coming up towards midfield. Riley going to come over and challenge. Still battling, still battling. Good job. Riley finally turns it back into Eagle territory there off the chest of 13 O'Reilly. Eagles now trying that far side. Nice job by Nelson. Turn it. Polson battling. Eagles are going to get it on throwing.
I'd like to announce that at the conclusion of the game tonight, all the fans, please exit the bleachers immediately, and no gathering on school grounds.
Mr. Bob Tang and the man with the voice here for Bulldog Lady Soccer informing the crowd there just to make sure that everyone leaves after the game. Some new rules due to COVID-19 this year. They asked that everybody leave, meet their daughters outside the fence here in the parking lot, let them know that they have a good game. Just one of some of the rules that have changed this year. There is one off the top post. Still battling down there. And that was a pretty nice play there as number 7, Wessler, comes across for the hat trick there. Wessler, with the initial shot, took it off the goal, kept coming across, and then hit 15 coming across. There is one off the top post.
Wessler back and forth here. We see
Still battling down there. And that was a pretty nice play there as number 7, Wessler, comes across for the hat trick there. Wessler, with the initial shot, took it off the goal, kept coming across, and then hit. Right. So, as I was saying, a few new rules here for the fall of 2020. Another being.
For the Eagles, number 9, Mariah
Oh,
Palmy.
I lied to you. I get the correction, not Wessler, but Palmby on that goal. But other rules include they changed the mercy rule to being down by 5 goals, and they'll have running clock if it's a 5-goal lead or better. Also, for entrance into events, limited to 250, players get a chance to invite their families first. Any remaining tickets go to the home team's student section. Look to see some of those rules applied to the football season as well. You heard AD Flatham at halftime kind of explaining that there would be limited fans at both the football games and the possibility of no spectators at the indoor volleyball games. All right. Bulldogs looking to answer here, down by 3 with 7.5 minutes left in the second half. After that last goal by Palmby. Bulldogs looking to take control back in their own territory. Newcomb here on the near side, looking ahead to Leonard's. Can't turn it quite enough. Eagles take over. Morgan Hall doing a nice job getting the ball over to Katie Young. Katie Young booting across midline. Badlin still here with the Eagle player. Bulldogs looking to put something together here in the last 6.5 minutes. Down 3. Need to be offensive minded, getting that ball deeper into Eagle territory. Morgan Hall in the foot race this one at midfield. Unable to get there in time. Holtz up the near side. Leonard's taking that pass. Going to look to the center of the field here to Abby O'Reilly. O'Reilly battling there. Unable to take possession though. And the Eagles are going to kick it out here on the near side. Holtz getting it up the field off the Eagle defender. Bulldogs here with the deep throw, and see if the Bulldogs put something together on this one. Over the top, Abby O'Reilly looking for the header. Takes it off a DE defender. Pretty good throw in there by Holtz. Pretty good header by O'Reilly, but just too much white there in the way. Katie Young looking to put it through the Eagle defense. Back over. Riley Nelson on that far side. Nelson loses it. Presley Newcomb here now. Bulldogs bringing up their defense here. Looking to put some offensive pressure on the Eagles. Middle of the field. This is Katie Young taking the pass from Marin Graves. Battling here. Looks to center the ball around to O'Reilly, but Eyota going to kick that one out. So you look here, Bulldogs bringing up at least one defender into the offensive side. Here, number 4, Holtz. Middle of the field, we see Presley Newcomb and Riley Nelson. Some action in front of the net there, and a centering kick from Leonard. Nelson and Presley Newcomb here about midfield. Morgan Hall playing a bit deeper for the Bulldog defense, but definitely looking to bring that back line up here into the offensive side of things are the Bulldogs and Coach Endicott. Ooh, we got a whistle coming here for a substitution. Bulldogs defending here. Need to get a quick turnover. Katie Young again battling here. Marin Graves coming up from behind. A little bit too much contact. We're going to see a free kick. Graves there going over to shake the Eagle player as she lost a boot on that one. Nice to see that good sportsmanship between these two teams. And we're having a free kick from the far side for the Eagles. That one is a pretty good centering kick. Newcomb able to play it out here. Wheeler looking through the center of the field, loses the ball to the Eagles, so comes back and battles a little bit here. We've got 3.5 minutes left in this one. Holtz getting the ball here on the near side to Haley Leonards. Leonards going to put a foot on it, looking for a cutting O'Reilly. O'Reilly just misses that pass. Nice pass there by Leonards, though, for sure. Hitting the cutting O'Reilly. O'Reilly just unable to handle it there. We need to see some more of that in the Bulldogs here in the final 3. Riley Nelson again playing on that back side. The Newcomb. Katie Young working it through the middle of the field. Wheeler coming through to help her out. Up that far side looking to Polson. Polson not able to quite get there in time. Bulldogs on the far side throwing it in. And the Wheeler, and we're going to have a whistle there. Not sure what the whistle is. They're going to give it to the Eagles. I'm not sure if it was a body call or hand call or what they saw there. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me later. The Eagles promptly kicking that one out of bounds there off the free kick. Bulldogs going to take over. Katie Young, center of the field. Eagles looking to turn it up. Just kill some time here. Keep it away from the Bulldogs. Some contact there. Got the shove there on Young. Anything I know for sure here this last 90 seconds, the Bulldogs are not going to give up, and you may see some more of that physical play from them here. Been impressed all season with the Bulldogs' ability to play out to the final whistle. Says a lot about the work that Coach Endicott and the work ethic, Coach Endicott has instilled in these ladies, and the heart that they do have to battle these ones out to that final whistle. Holt's doing a nice job of defending there. Going to kick it across midfield again, just waiting for one to head through the feet of the Eagles to maybe give an opportunity here on the offensive end. Maren Graves now on the far side, looking ahead to Polson. Polson has to come back and get it. She's going to kick it center of the field. Emma Wheeler going to take it off a knee there. Pretty good job from Eyota of defending that. Bulldogs just struggling to get those passes through here. Eyota doing a good job. 40 seconds left. O'Reilly turning it up. Oh, and just turns it up behind Lennox there. All right, we're going to have 30 seconds left here in this one. Bulldogs are going to fall to 1-6 on the season, and Eyota Eagles are going to improve to 4-2 after this one. We want to thank the folks at the Bulldog Nation Foundation for sponsoring tonight's live stream telecast of tonight's game. Bulldog Nation Foundation very generously donated the equipment it takes to do these live streams, and we all in the Plainfield and Millville community appreciate it. Well, that's it for tonight's game. Bulldogs are going to fall 4-1 to the Eagles of Eyota. Eyota going to have a pair of goals from junior Morgan Wessler, a goal from sophomore Marley Tuma, and they also had a goal from number 9 Mariah Palmby. Bulldogs had their lone goal, came off the foot of Kelly Young tonight. So another hard-fought battle for the Bulldogs came up on the short end of this one. We'll be back at you next Monday for some more girls soccer. Boys play this Thursday, 7 o'clock. You can join Mr. Arsvold on that one here in Elgin as the girls will be away. So thanks for tuning in tonight for this Bulldog Nation Foundation broadcast. We appreciate your support. Have a good night.